This nigga's taking pictures in the staircase.
What?
Yo, you always look at random shit right before
Yeah,
episode.
like always before every episode, you always looking at some random shit.
But I low-key thought Brett was watching The Color Purple in that one photo.
Yeah, probably.
Shout out to The Color Purple.
Oh my God.
Shout out.
Are we shopping out Tory?
Oh no, Joyner had that
New
smoke.
project, new bars.
Why does he want so much smoke with everybody?
His album came out.
For the gram, son. For the gram.
Is that it? Strategic. What people call it? Strategic marketing.
Come on, yeah. Like this is plain as day. No one else feels like this. It's just me.
It's terrible.
No, I feel it too. Joyner Lucas, he got his first platinum, was on Eminem's project. Like, Joyner Lucas was always a dope artist, but people weren't really talking about him in like that way until that project with them.
Yeah, but now it's very evident.
I'm saying that he's riding off of
Yeah.
As he should.
You're saying the
Yeah.
same thing I'm saying.
As he should.
As he should what?
As he should ride.
Cash Yo Cow.
Yeah. As yo, man. Yeah, go ahead, man. Strike while the iron is hot.
So you're saying you're in favor for Tory doing what he's doing?
I thought you were talking about Joyner.
No.
Battling rappers?
No, Tory. So what I'm saying is,
All right, hold on. Before we do this, let's introduce the show. 'Cause we clearly got to
The
explain this
cutoff.
shit. Yeah, I'm sorry.
cliffhanger.
Grassroots Podcast, Brandon Killabh Hall.
Erin Ashley Simon.
Regular Nas.
I'm Wylson.
All right, check us out. Subscribe. Hit the notification, the noti button. Stay tuned with everything that we're doing.
Why is Aaron making that face?
All right, I'm still rocking. All right, so here's my only thing with this whole Tory shit. Number one, I hate the obvious beef marketing tool shenanigans that people do. I hate it.
Shenanigans.
This is shenanigans. No?
Yeah.
Tomfoolery.
Yeah, but finish what you were saying, E, before I cut you off.
Oh no! So basically, what I was saying was that the reason, a particular reason why Tory picked Joyner Lucas was because kind of the way that he's been on since being on Eminem's project, right? Joyner Lucas has always been a dope artist, but then he had that music video that kind of took him to the next level, but the Eminem really took him to a bigger level that most casual listeners probably didn't hear about him until then. So he's been, I wouldn't necessarily say that Joyner's been riding that wave, but Tory's probably looking at it like, oh, he probably still got that wave. Let me, get on that wave now. But what I can say, though, is I actually, in a way, I get what you're saying, but I actually also don't mind that they did this because typical beefs are just like social media beefs, even though this is not really beef. It's usually on social media, but this time it's like they actually like quickly put out music, which
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
But then also it's kind of like this probably could have been planned too. That's why.
Well, this is my thing. I appreciate the quick turnaround beef records. I'm always a fan of that.
Yes.
I don't like that it's like this, though. And I'll
Too
explain.
friendly?
Yeah. So I dissed you. Then we get on FaceTime. Yo, what did you think about my diss record? Well, all right, go put yours out and let's go back. Like, that for me takes away from it. It's unauthentic at that point. This isn't like a real feud war of words for me. And the other thing, too, is Joyner is smoking Tory. Like, this is a no contest for me. Like,
damn, no contest?
It's a no contest.
But what you
I didn't hear it. I
heard.
You
I heard
I heard
Tory went in.
Yeah, I heard Joyner's and to me Joyner got it. I didn't even listen.
Joyner
They had two
win.
rounds. It was 2 rounds.
Yeah, Joyner winning. It's not even fair though. Just to me, Joyner is just he's clearly the superior MC across the board.
It's been a weekend for these planned rivalries. Side note: the Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods thing.
Yeah, it came to an end. Tiger lost, man.
Yeah, that's a $9 million loss.
Well, but $9 million going to charity though.
Yeah.
But Tiger got actually $200,000 on a
He got
separate
200
bet.
Yeah,
That's still a lot of money.
that's still a lot of money.
Do you think that I know we're gonna get back online here, but do you think that's the new wave? Like, imagine, would you pay to see LeBron take on KD one-on-one on pay-per-view?
And if it's for charity, yeah.
No.
What, you wouldn't?
I would go ahead. If it's for charity, if you know that all that money
KD
to go
would
to charity, I
destroy
would.
the-
If it's for
101.
charity, yeah. But
Yeah.
if you take the charity element out of that, no, I don't want to see them play one-on-one.
But I mean, you could always wait because Bleacher Report streamed it for free, so you can just watch it on Bleacher.
I don't know. I think.
Yeah.
It would be a scraping though.
That's something.
You think it would be a scraping?
KD would destroy LeBron James 1-on-1.
I think you're implying that LeBron will get creamed.
Yes, he would get creamed. Pause,
Wait,
man.
wait,
But yo,
wait.
Nope, I won't do it. Not today.
Oh, I was about to take it. I was about
let's
to take
just
it
move on.
farther, but I stopped.
But I think that would be a dope premise. Like Russell Westbrook taking on Kyrie 1-on-1.
Nah, I would
think-
see. No. Russell
That'd be a
got to take
good one.
on KD. That's what I want to see.
People would pay to see that.
Two people that don't like each other.
Yeah, that
I would watch that.
KD would destroy him.
KD would destroy who?
Russell?
Russell, he would kill him.
Yo.
Shoot in his face all day.
I don't know.
He's 7 foot with a 3.
But Westbrook is a true competitor. That means he is. I'm sure he plays as if this is a grudge match, and I'm certain that he has the Pistons mentality in his bloodstream when they
Bad
used to
boys.
play. When he used to play Jordan. So yeah, I'm 100% rolling with the fact that Westbrook would be fouling the shit out of him left and right.
Then how does he win?
Did you not see them
Just by
stilts that
fouling.
KD was on?
Doesn't matter.
Yo, KD must be an alien.
Yeah.
Y'all, like,
7
pause
feet.
for you guys. But you see those legs in that clip I sent you guys?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
He's 7 feet, like 220 pounds.
Yeah.
He's,
But he even looks big just sitting in the chair.
But he also doesn't take on weight, though. Like, they make sure that he doesn't put on a whole lot of weight.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they can put on weight. Like, Anthony Davis picked up a lot of weight since UK days.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
So they
gotta
can.
fill-
They
he-
just
he
keep
had
him
to
light.
fill out.
I guess it's supposed to fluctuate weight though in order to stay like.
I don't know,
healthy.
but them legs, though, I was like, man, I thought.
I don't
Yeah.
think any of us saw the legs the same way that Aaron did.
Yeah, probably not. I'm not looking at him like that. I'm just.
That's why listen, I know y'all weren't going to. That's why I pointed them out in our group chat and said, hey, does anyone else think his legs look a little like not real?
Not real.
Not real.
Not real?
Yeah, I
'Cause
don't
they
know.
didn't to me. But
I don't
them
know.
legs
I mean,
are
I just
worth
wanted to throw
millions
that
of
out there.
Yeah.
Huh?
I just wanted to throw that out there because I thought that was with
Yeah.
Tiger. That thing brought in a lot of money, and it just goes on this weekend with Tory Lanez and Joyner Lucas, even though Lucas won, and now he wants static
Well,
with Pusha
hold
T.
on. I wouldn't say that because Tory doesn't believe that Lucas won, and he's now wanting Pusha smoke.
I don't know. I don't know
crazy.
why.
That's crazy.
Well, he says that he wants to go at the top of the top, and the position, whatever that position may be, that the fans have put Pusha in, he wants it, and it's Pusha's obligation at this point to oblige via record.
Tell him, you want to know what the real one we want to see? You and Drake. Come on.
I don't know. Pusha. I think
I don't
Pusha,
think that's
Pusha
ever
get him out of
happening
here.
again.
Pusha's like Bernard Hopkins.
No,
He's
I'm
the
saying Tory Lanez
executioner.
and Drake.
Yeah.
They actually don't, like, they've had a lot of issues before. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Drake-
but
Drake
they're,
is
they're
not-
cool now.
Yeah,
They're
Drake
cool
don't-
now.
Drake's
and
not
Drake
gonna
is
do
on a
that.
peace tour. Drake is piecing it up with everyone.
After the Pusha T
Me,
stuff?
Trey Songs, everyone. Yeah, like it's over. Like, outside of Push.
Yeah.
Which not for nothing, they'll be friends, and not. I don't even think they've ever
Cordial.
been friends. I think they'll be cordial. I don't think that beef will ever, they'll die beefing. That's not happening. if fucking Tyson and Holyfield can do an interview together and still be cool, I think everybody else can do it.
I mean,
Well, Tyson was on. He was going through his own thing.
Yeah,
When
but they were
when he bit off his ear.
They were feuding.
yeah.
He bit off his ear.
All right, let's Muhammad Ali and Frazier.
Prince
would-
and
they would
Michael
never-
Jackson.
They
That never fixed.
They would never be.
Oh shit,
What are
that's
you
right.
talking about?
would never
They
beefing.
were.
Who was never beefing?
Prince already said he's like, yo, I didn't have any. He says no problems on my side. Mike wanted him to be in the Bad video with Wesley Snipes.
With Wesley Snipes, but
Nah,
that's
they
still a
definitely had beef. They
Anytime-
definitely had beef.
Yeah, I'm not
tried to
wrong.
run over Mike
They
with a
definitely
car.
had beef.
Anytime.
Y'all never heard that story?
Enlighten me, please.
Yeah,
I've never
please, I've
heard.
never heard that
When
either.
Prince tried to run over Mike in a car?
No, I've never heard that. There's a hot take.
I did hear about the one where Mike had Prince come up when what's his face was on stage with him. Fuck. Why can I not remember his name? This is so
You're
bad.
talking about two divos here. Let's be honest. Prince and Mike they had egos out of this world.
But that's my thing with two giants like that. You're bound to clash.
Yeah.
like it's inevitable. So even
It's like
if,
Whitney and Mariah. They always clash.
Same thing. It's you want the top spot. It's the same reason why everyone in the universe has tried to beef with Jay-Z or has beef with Jay-Z
Mm-hmm.
because he's at the pinnacle of what you aspire to be. It just comes with the turf. So I'm not really all that
And
surprised.
Prince is super petty too, so you can't sometimes take his word literally.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing.
Prince is
And
like, that's the OG.
and it's very telling when you said when Prince says there's no beef or malice on my side. That's a clear indication that
Mike
on the
said
other side.
he was supposed. Prince was supposed to have the Wesley Snipes role in the video. Prince goes, the first line in that song is, "Your butt is mine."
Yeah.
I'm not saying that to him, and he's definitely not singing that to me. So we have an issue here.
Well, now that they're both dead, can we finally put this to bed? They were never on the same level, man. Mike was always higher than Prince. Always. I don't care how many instruments that man plays. Mike all day.
I can make an argument that Prince was a better artist.
But Mike is going to be bigger in history and infinity.
I don't even know that, though.
Come on.
Purple Rain kind of.
I don't
Purple
know that.
Rain.
I don't
No,
know
hold on,
that.
because I'm a huge Prince fan, but I would have to defer to Mike.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
It's a good deferment right there.
Are we? If we're talking impact,
Yeah.
like
man.
what are we measuring this with?
Come on, man.
I'm just no.
You talking about a guy
I want to be clear.
You talking
What
about a guy
are we-
who's been famous since he's been 7. From 7 to 50
So
years
technically,
old.
then you can say that he had way more years ahead of Prince. So that's unfair too,
Yeah.
right?
Not really.
Well, not
Because you said he was famous when he was a kid.
He
Prince
earned
didn't
those
become
years.
famous
Well,
until
Prince-
later on.
Because he was so nice as a kid. Prince was probably trash as a kid.
Whoa. Watch it.
You're
Watch
Whoa.
your mouth.
First
Hold on,
of
time out,
all-
time out. We have no evidence.
Whoa.
Prince-
Prince
hold
was
on.
playing multiple instruments as a kid.
I'm not
Prince's
rolling with
first
that.
album.
Spy trash.
I think he was 18. Prince was 18.
When his first album dropped.
Yeah.
Look it up.
If I'm not
But he
mistaken.
definitely was playing multiple instruments by then. Because his sister attested
Well,
to
that's
it.
my only thing. The reason why I say that Prince is a better overall artist again is because he played instrumentation. Like he did so much by himself.
He arranged his whole album.
Yeah, like that's difficult to do.
I'm not saying he's not an accomplished artist. I'm just saying
I'm not
he's-
even talking
he's not
accomplishments.
Mike.
I'm just saying,
Can we just allow them both to be great? My gosh.
yeah,
They're both great in their own way.
never.
Purple Rain was the classic. Michael Jackson's a classic. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Yeah,
I like how you just
I'm
named one thing of Prince and then just all of Mike.
there's mad shit you can name from Prince. You can when Doves fly.
7.
Yeah.
The list can
I
go
would
on.
die for you.
Like, yeah,
Kiss.
like
Yeah.
you bugging.
Raspberry Beret.
Yeah. Scandalous.
Corvette.
There's so many.
Little Red
records.
Corvette.
Yeah.
And the movie, too.
Purple
Rain was a
yeah.
classic,
Like there's
too.
just mad
Sorry.
shit.
So what's the
and
Mike movie?
Apollonia, huh?
So was the Mike movie.
Oh, what? Wait, what's a Man on the Moon? Not Man on the Moon. What is the name of it? Moonwalker. Moonwalker, right?
Yes.
No, I got Purple Rain
Purple
being
Rain
better.
beat
I
it.
got
And it
Purple
had a
Rain
video
being
game.
No, Purple Rain.
better. Yeah,
the
but the
movie
video
beats
game
it.
was trash. And
Purple Rain was way better.
Purple Rain was way better. Now think about it. Prince may still hold the greatest movie for an artist.
Eminem had
Wait,
it.
like movie album
8 Mile.
combo?
Do you
Shut
you
the
have
fuck up.
yeah.
What?
8 Mile. Like, I'm sorry.
How dare you put 8 Mile above Purple Rain?
Yo, you took the words right out of my fucking mouth. I was trying to look like
No, because after
I've never seen
honestly,
Purple
after
Rain.
Purple Rain, the
Wait,
best
whoa, whoa,
album
whoa, whoa,
movie
whoa,
combo
whoa,
would be
whoa,
Whitney
whoa,
Houston.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What do you
whoa.
say?
You've never seen Purple
I've
Rain.
never seen Purple Rain.
You get the fuck off the show.
Why
Wait, have you seen The Bodyguard?
All right, guys,
Have you seen The
I'm
Bodyguard?
leaving.
Yo, why are you here?
Prince's first album came out in 1978. He was born in 1958. He was 20 years old. 20 years old.
8 Mile still better.
You're bugging.
Name another character in the Purple Rain movie.
You got Morris Day's
There's
character.
What's his name?
Apollonia. There's mad. There's
Guys,
mad
hold on.
people.
Please tell me you saw The Bodyguard. Okay,
I
you
may have.
trash.
I can't
You're
remember.
trash. You're
Why-
trash.
Are you talking about
That's
Whitney
trash.
Houston?
Yes.
Whitney Houston's
Yeah.
best, like, top song was
What
from
does that have to do with Prince?
trash. But
We're
no,
talking
because I
about-
was saying movies combined with top projects and albums and songs. When you said 8 Mile, I was like, no. If you were
Hold
gonna
on,
have a
time
second,
out.
it would be Whitney Houston.
Hold on, you're gonna put
Yes,
The
I'll put
Bodyguard
Whitney.
over 8 Mile?
Yes.
Whitney, yes.
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 Listen, only just.
Whitney Houston took someone
I'm
else's
trying to
song and
save
made
you.
it one of the best songs of all time.
Dolly
trying-
Parton. You don't even know
a
that
Dolly Parton
Parton
song.
I'm
son.
trying to just save
I
you.
don't know.
Just relax.
Oh my
Not
gosh,
on this
yo.
one. Not on this
Nah,
one.
nah,
Not on this
nah.
one.
I'm
Just-
going 8 Mile.
Just.
I'm going 8 Mile.
Yo, you
Tell
so
me in the
trash.
comments. I'm going 8 Mile.
You're all in on 8 Mile?
All in.
Don't do this,
Gonna
please.
double down.
don't do this.
Oh my God, don't
Only
do
just
this to
because I
yourself.
care. Don't do this.
Don't do this
Don't
to
do this.
yourself,
Don't do
please.
this.
Fam,
Not this one.
The
Not this one.
Bodyguard, that took Whitney Houston to.
That sent her to a
She got
whole new
higher?
level.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
she was up there, but
She was up there, and then like, you
no.
can't go any higher than that,
Yeah,
Whitney.
like-
you can't. Yes, I
no,
can.
the Bodyguard sent her to a whole new level.
You want to talk about transcending someone? That movie for her did wonders.
That movie basically put her into the icon realm.
This was the first time where you had a black star and a white star
Kevin Costner
come
was
together.
he was A-list
Yeah,
then.
Kevin Costner is an A-list, and then he's taking on this role of Whitney Houston.
And it was a mixed relationship
And,
back then.
Yeah, like that, and that
She
that
covered all
whole
bases.
dynamic did more than just
She went
the
all out.
movie. Like outside of the music that came from that, and obviously the famous scene of her running towards him at the end. The movie itself opened the doors
Dolly Parton eating off
for
of
a
that.
lot
So
of people.
she was eating off of that.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, thank you."
Yo, that's why she was
Thank
like,
you.
that was the greatest rendition.
Yeah, yeah.
Milking that
Dolly
shit.
Parton
If
knew
I'm
she
her,
was like-
I'm supporting it too. Yeah,
yeah.
rock out. I'll fly you.
Whitney
to-
Houston killed it too.
Rock out,
What did
yeah.
she say? She
Go
killed
ahead.
that shit.
Go
Rock
ahead.
out.
Go ahead. It's yours.
Rock out. Hell yeah.
Those checks clear?
Yeah.
they clear, Dolly.
Yeah.
Good. Yo, keep going.
This song's. Do you need help to getting to your next stop? I'll send a bus. I would help too.
Keep going.
100%.
Keep going.
But so that's
How
yeah.
dare
You
you.
can't. Don't say that. Don't say it.
We don't know him.
Just don't.
My man, B Rabbit, where you at?
Yeah.
Lose
Fucking,
yourself in the moment. Come on.
All right.
Least
So hold
straight up
on. This is the serious part of the show.
Disrespecting Whitney Houston.
What happened?
Yeah, this is the serious part of the show. We
All
have
right.
to get down into some things.
Turn your 8
serious
mile to
part.
1 mile. Bring it
Yeah,
down.
we do have to pay respect to the gentleman from LFO that passed away.
What's his name, Brandon? Say his name.
Yo, this is not the time to be making jokes.
Chill, Wilson. You're a dirtbag.
Look at this nigga's face. Why is he laughing
You're
right
a
now?
dirtbag for that.
Oh my god.
With his tag out. I still don't understand that
Who?
shirt.
Yo, I'm trying to remember that
Inside Out.
LFO
Supposed to
song because I remember.
That's what I'm
seeing.
saying. Why,
I'm trying to remember that hit that they had.
Do we
I know
have
they
to
had a
get
hit.
super serious every time someone dies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. No.
Unless
Everybody
you're like,
that
unless
died.
you're like Nas, where he's like
We
celebrating,
gotta,
yeah.
yeah, we got to pay respect.
Was it Summer Girls?
All right. You're right. You're right.
Oh,
I don't know, but
think so, yeah.
Devin.
Can't we just put it in the
Right.
credits or something?
No, just go
No,
look
Devin.
up.
Yeah,
Devin
it's just
Lima,
Summer
Lima.
Girls.
Yeah.
I think is how you pronounce his name, Devin Lima.
How did he die?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I know he
Yeah,
just
Summer
passed at
Girls.
41. And let's see. Let's look at the report. Truly heartbreaking.
Summer Girls.
Summer.
Yeah, I'm not- this-
Devin Lima, yeah.
Yeah,
Cancer.
Devin Lima.
Yeah, cancer.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
cancer.
shit.
That sucks.
That was
Yeah.
a jam back
Dickhead.
then, too.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Fuck
So how about we
cancer.
just curse out cancer for a little bit?
You can.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm always for fuck
go for
cancer.
it.
Let's go at cancer.
Let it all
man.
out.
Yeah. So yeah, just wanted to say our
Screw you, cancer.
prayers and,
cancer, taking away all these
condolences to his family and loved
Yeah.
ones.
Summer
I want to get
Girls.
that out the way. And then
Rest in peace to him, man.
yeah, I want
Seriously.
to
I'm
move
serious,
off
man.
of that because we've had a lot of grief that we've been dealing with this past 2 weeks of recording.
I hate to say there's going to be more.
Yeah. Tekashi. I want to talk about Tekashi.
Yo, I heard he's getting special treatment in that special jail.
Well,
he's in.
there's a lot of rumors. There's a lot of rumors.
Why does male rape always have to be made fun of like that?
Wait,
What?
what?
Is that what we were talking about? Special treatment?
No.
No,
Talk-
like, no.
They moved him
Oh,
to a jail for snitches.
No, I thought they put him in Gen Pop.
They
Well,
did,
no,
and then
They
they
did.
moved
They
him.
moved
No,
into
no, no.
ones
So-
where people who are typically snitches go to.
Oh, so you were saying?
Apparently, so here's
allegedly.
Here's the story. Here's the story.
I thought Nas was talking about rape.
So let's say this
No.
Saturday or whatever it is. Saturday, the feds call 6ix9ine and say, "Yo, we're gonna detain you" or something like that. But it's
Yeah.
to protect you. In my brain, I don't think that was to protect him. Maybe a little bit, but I think that they looked at him as being an easy candidate to roll, and roll meaning snitch on someone. I think also he declines that. He says, "No, I'm fine." They were supposed to go to some casino or some shit. The people that he's rivaling, and that's 6ix9ine's rivaling with or feuding with whomever.
Yeah.
He was supposed to go there. The feds picked them all up. Now I know that it came out that he was in general population or whatever, but apparently the general population where he's at is supposed to house nothing but snitches and informants.
With his new housing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new housing has informants, child predators, and dirty cops.
Yeah.
Oh, so he changed the jumpsuit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's high profile. And unless you like super thugged out,
Yeah.
you're not going to jail. I mean, you can only beat up but so many people.
Yeah.
And also for people who are listening, when I say change the jumpsuits, they have it where it's like if like you said, child predators and stuff, they can actually be in like protective, like a protective system in jail, but they have to wear a different color jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by changing the jumpsuit.
Yeah, man. I don't know what that young man's situation is, man, but he's looking at basketball number years.
Yeah, this isn't good. So in the video for this too, I'm sure we'll put the link so you guys, because we have his arresting sheet, all of this legal documentation that we'll show you guys. But just to run off a few of.
Hey, y'all,
a lot of the
homeboy
charges.
Academics posted something that incriminated you.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing.
That is like, damn.
But Academics was never your friend.
I know that.
Yeah.
But he wasn't acting like that.
Well, I don't know. Let Academics tell it that they're friends, and he was trying to warn them. I'm just telling you what he said.
That clip it went up, and then it got posted
I'm
down.
just
And
telling
it's
you- I'm just telling you what he
incriminating
said.
video.
But was he the first person to post it though?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Ack was.
Yeah.
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 Why would you post something that shows him pretending to put a hit out on somebody?
Yeah.
When
That's
you know
just-
he's facing racketeering and RICO charges.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
It's just not smart. Not smart.
Fam, what are you doing to me?
I would hope none of my friends would do that to me.
But it's also crazy. Like he's the one that's been doing most of the reporting for it. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
So there's a few counts here. I'm gonna read off a few of them. Pretty intense charges though. First charge is racketeering conspiracy, which we already know that's public knowledge. Second one is using or carrying a firearm during and in relation to or possessing a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence, which was to discharge.
So
Sorry.
that was for that video.
Correct.
Okay.
Second one is violent crime in aid of racketeering. And there's 3 counts of that, I believe. And then a lot of these charges just say the same shit. But
Yeah,
this is the short version.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
toss
reading
up
the long version.
a lot of charges to see what sticks. Good.
Yeah.
DA probably just wants a plea deal.
Yeah.
It's all a numbers game. It's all a numbers game.
Well, that's the thing. Do you think he's done?
I don't know, because Bobby Shmurda still got a lot of momentum, and he's been locked up for what 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, but I think
but
that
if it's
this is
past 10,
different.
it's like,
yeah, I think
ugh.
this is different.
Yeah, I mean, if he does more than 10 years, so I mean, I just feel bad for him, bro. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
because you're a young
You think
cat.
he was in over his head?
Yeah,
Or he didn't.
he
He wasn't
speeding.
aware of his surroundings. I
He,
guess
you,
you'd say.
you speeding
Clearly with that video, by the way. Not to
Do you-
cut you off, Nas.
Do you
Clearly
think
with
he
that
was
video.
ever a gangster?
No.
No,
No.
his lawyer already
He said he was not built for
so
jail.
let me ask this. Let me ask this. If he was never a gangster, and the people that picked him up and ran with him and made him into a star and all that,
used him.
is it okay for him to snitch? Since he was never a gangster, and they
I don't
knew
know,
that.
because you were talking real greasy.
So,
You were
but if
talking-
anything, they should have kept him out of all that shit,
Yeah, but you know what it is?
or from anything that would incriminate them.
Yeah, but the difference is this. The thing is, especially when it comes to hip hop is about selling a facade. It's about selling.
Does hip hop still exist though?
It does, very much so. Hip hop is selling a persona, and the persona that you sell is something that, again, it comes to a point where you start to lose yourself, right? So as you go and you become bigger and bigger and bigger, as you become bigger and you start to see things differently, you start to really become this persona, and I think that that's what happened with 6ix9ine. I don't think that. Between his upbringing and him not having money and coming from a really bad place, I think that he, at some way, and I don't know where, he lost who he really was and now is 100% 6ix9ine. Hence the trolling, hence the videos, hence how he speaks. Because you often hear times, even Fat Joe, a bunch of people that say, yo, I thought that kid was an asshole, but he really is a sweet kid. He's a really nice kid once you get to know him. And I think he just got caught up.
Here goes the way how I look at it. I wouldn't look down on him as much for snitching as I would look down on them for picking up somebody that's not a gangster and having him play this facade.
That's a good point.
And also, let him in on incriminating information, if you know he's not a gangster and all that other stuff, you kind of did it to yourself.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like talent. Like I think about Joe, for example. Joe was signed with Webb and Nitty and all these guys. He didn't know. They taught him everything.
But why couldn't they keep it all music around him?
Well,
I see what you're saying. Like, keep him out of that room.
Keep him out of that other shit.
Yeah.
Because
and just stand next to him. And
But what if shit
talk
goes down and he doesn't know?
But that's the point. You
Like,
gotta.
he
I
can't-
don't think they ever cared for him though. They're the ones who set him up to
They
get
never
robbed.
did.
and
They
shit,
never
right?
did.
But
In my
From what I
brain-
heard, they're the ones who set him up to get robbed, right? When they kidnapped him and shit.
Allegedly.
Well,
Allegedly.
It was
Allegedly.
allegedly that also the manager took money from him.
Yeah.
Like
2 million.
2.3 million or
Alleged.
something like
Alleged.
that.
Yeah, allegedly. So I mean, I don't know. If I'm thinking like you, yeah, I don't think that they ever cared for him. I don't believe that. Especially like you were saying with the video. That video had to come out from someone in that crew. It had to. That wasn't paparazzi. That wasn't someone hiding behind the bush. That was one of your friends filming
How's his
you,
friend taping it?
threatening.
Yeah. Why are you taping anything if you're
Allegedly
in that world?
threatening. Let me just say that because I don't want this to be used against him either. But allegedly threatening Chief Keef's cousin. Like, those aren't your friends.
You know what's funny though? They was probably taping him because they found it funny to see this nigga talking like a gangster. That's probably why he was taping it. Like, this shit is hilarious.
Could be. It could be. Could be.
You
I don't
never know.
But that's the other thing too, where again you could just tell that he wasn't he wasn't aware.
You couldn't have been, man.
Like if I'm threatening somebody, fam, put your phone down. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
why do you even have to say that? Like, if you're around, like, real.
But that's the other thing too. That's the other thing too. That's the other thing.
I want no parts of that game.
There's so much to unravel when it comes to his situation that he was set up from the word go.
I don't know. If he was never a gangster, I think that he should take that get out of jail free card.
Man.
Well, it won't
that
be.
shit.
It won't be a get out of jail free
Take a
card.
little
You
bit of money
gonna
that you
get
got.
popped. You gonna
Yeah,
get a little
but-
spanking,
but
but it
now
won't
Nah,
be.
you can move.
Yeah.
Nah, but now you got to worry about your daughter, your
Now you
mom,
worry about your life.
your life.
That's
like,
gonna, that's
You ain't part
exactly
of
what
the
he's.
streets.
That's
Don't
exactly.
try to act like you
if
in
he
the
goes
streets.
into jail, ain't no life there.
That's exactly what he's thinking about when they slide that notepad over to him and that pen, and they put that picture of his daughter and his mama next to it.
Yeah.
Not on top of that, have you
Yeah.
ever seen those situations where someone may like snitch and then they just like shank right in jail?
Yeah.
That shit happens.
Whitey Bulger. Think about Whitey Bulger.
There you
They
go.
got him fucking how many years later? 40 years
Oh,
later?
they was gonna get him anyway.
Like that, but that's my point. I feel like, and I think one of y'all two said it prior to this episode, where we said while you're living this facade, even after years after music is done and all this stuff is over with, you still have to answer for all this suck my dick and all this shit that you talk about.
The energy you put out is what you'll
Yeah,
receive
you
in
still got to
return.
answer for that.
Can you imagine going to jail with rainbow hair and the name 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
no,
No, you
Yeah.
better shave that shit off.
Man, I don't
sir,
know.
Remember them
point me to
tattoos.
the shoe.
You saw it, y'all? Did y'all see his mugshot? He doesn't look comfortable.
I'm pretty sure
Nah,
he's
I wouldn't feel
not.
comfortable
course
too
not.
having rainbow, like you said,
Baby,
rainbow
you know how
hair and
much
6ix9ine
trash
tattoos.
he talked?
Yeah.
Yo, ain't nobody gonna touch me. Ain't nobody gonna
But-
do nothing to me. I'm super. Oh,
But also on top of that too, people have to realize that because of his previous case with an underage girl, people are going to
man.
deem him as a pedophile.
'Cause he's
Being
convicted.
a pedophile in jail
Yeah.
is one of the worst things. Like they fuck you up.
Yeah.
Like they look at murderers above child pedophiles. They will fuck you up.
His only saving grace, I will say, is the fact that he is a celebrity. The jail is not going to put him in danger because that's a liability. So they're not going to do that.
Yeah, and that's the special treatment I was referring
They're going to keep
to.
him as safe as possible until they can no longer keep him safe, where he has to eventually abide by the rules of the prison.
Yeah.
But that's
a
only for
messed
so.
up situation.
But that's
And
my
that
only
Martha
thing.
Stewart treatment.
That's only but for so long they can keep him in.
well, she was in
this-
Club Fed.
Yeah, the Club Fed is different. Like
I know.
he's with the people. Like
Shenanigans.
yeah,
The
like,
real.
So I don't know. I just feel like it's so unfortunate, yo.
He was speeding in a year. He did a lot in a year.
But to be honest, like when we've seen artists kind of go into situations, this is typically what happens. They get on this high point and they're like, yeah, I'm the shit, da-da," and then next thing you know, clink, clink, they're
Yeah.
gone.
I was just hoping people wouldn't be right about him though, like especially this fast. Like, how many people tried to warn him?
Because they saw him speeding, man.
Yeah.
Well,
But
everybody
that
thought he was
happens
gonna
when you
get
don't
killed.
listen. Fat Joe
But either
literally,
way.
Fat Joe literally told
I'll
them
just
the
go to
feds
jail.
are watching you, bro. I've been through it. They
Yeah.
are watching you.
Fat-
You make one horrible mistake, you are done for. He's like, yeah, but nah.
Yeah.
You should have been listening to him.
Fat Joe may be the one person that was 100% on point down to a T of how this
he
whole
was.
shit was going to play out and what he needs to be aware of.
Yep.
And like a young person.
Take
like
no
say-
heed.
He was like, yeah, I hear you, dog.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen
All
to
right.
me.
You
That's what
hear me, but you're not listening.
everyone
Yeah.
thinks that. They always think, oh, it's never gonna happen to me until it happens to them.
And then
Streets-
once it happens, then
Yeah.
what? Then
Streets
what?
don't change, only the players.
Only the players. 100%. That's real
T-shirt
shit.
worthy.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, I don't know. I wonder now what happens. What
He signed
like-
some papers, man. He's gonna look at his door. Anybody with
But you figure not to cut you off. I'm just saying, you figure even with all of this, with all of these charges, he's still gonna do some time. No, like
Yeah.
he's not getting off scot free because the way his lawyer is making it seem is just like, oh no, he's gonna be exonerated from a lot of this stuff. We don't really have to worry about this anymore.
No, he's gonna get some time. But the question is how much time? Because if it's like 5 years, he probably will have more than enough music to put out, like how Bobby Shmurda has. Like Bobby Shmurda is still relevant.
But
I got him doing more than 5 years only just because of that gun
What,
charge.
like 10 or 8?
I got him
think
do-
maybe like 8 or 9.
I
right?
know the an AR-15. That's what they found in his home. That's like 25.
But another question is, we don't know the answer to it. We don't know if there was any informant
Yeah.
situation beforehand.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know because
Oh, I
Bobby.
didn't think about
We
that.
don't. We
I didn't
don't
think about
know.
that.
We
I didn't
don't
think about
know
that.
if there's potentially an informant situation before, because the lawyer was very confident since the beginning.
Yeah, Glory's always confident.
That's
No,
a
no,
good
no, no.
point.
He was very
No,
confident
no,
since
lawyers
the
are always
beginning.
confident.
Yeah, but I get what he's saying. What's
Like,
to
we
say?
don't know.
What's to say that 6ix9ine hasn't been a snitch this entire time?
Like we
That's
don't
terrible.
know, and I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying like if he is by chance was helping them or aiding them in some capacity before, the charges are going to be way lower than
then
what we're
I
expecting.
hope in that plea bargain, whatever agreement he signs, he has plastic surgery on there, tattoo removal,
Name
Yeah.
change.
name change,
Yeah, everything. You have
Yeah.
to. I honestly thought that this was a troll, by the way.
Yeah, Bobby Shmurda's situation is different because Bobby could have came home early, but his man, he said, what about him? What about my homeboy? They said, no, he's not. He's doing 7. Man, well, I said, well, if you take this deal, he's gonna get what, 12? But if you both plead guilty, then both of you are gonna get 7. Okay, give me the 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming home with him because I'm not gonna get out early, and my man gonna do 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bobby already has the streets already. He's solidified
Mm-hmm.
in the respect as far as the streets, the underworld is concerned.
And doesn't he come home next year or something like that? Or
like
it's up
another-
for
It's soon.
parole?
Yeah, it's like another
Ish.
2 years, I think.
Yeah.
Another year,
Yeah,
another 2
he's-
years.
Yeah, he's gonna come back soon.
Crazy, yo.
You know
Listen,
what I mean? You already got moved. Cats know you.
there's a lot of stuff out there that people aren't a part of. They shouldn't be a part of. If you ain't about the streets,
If you're not,
don't try. Like, don't.
I'm not tougher than anybody. Everybody's tougher
Word.
than
Yeah,
me.
you're tougher than me. You got it.
Everybody could beat
I'm
me
like-
up.
I'm not made for that. I'm
Yeah,
okay. I'll admit
yeah,
that I'm
I'm
not
cool.
made for
I'm
that. So
cool.
I'm gonna sit right here
Cool.
You got it,
in
though.
my
Yeah.
suburban-esque seat right here.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You got. No,
I don't think most people are built for that though. Even the tough guys.
three
I know-
hots in a cot.
Yeah.
A lot of people ain't built for
Well,
that.
some is like is strictly survival.
Yeah.
Like they have no choice.
Yeah.
Or some of them view that they don't have any
They-
choice.
that's what they perceive. That's what they think.
Well, that's what they think. I feel like everyone has a choice. Maybe the cards that you were dealt are a little different, but I feel like everyone has a choice.
Some are a little bit harder than the others.
I don't got
you
nothing.
know?
I got nothing
Yeah.
to prove, man. I won't be locked up with a bunch of stink breath dudes,
Yeah.
musty mouth motherfuckers. Always.
That shit is crazy. So I mean, I guess more to come with this whole shit. I know that they denied his bail, and he offered the judge $1.2 million, and then also handed over his passport, which the judge himself declined it to take any of that.
Make an example out of
and
them.
they declined his bail. So I wonder what else will happen moving forward.
That's the pressure. That's the pressure to talk.
Well, that's what that's how
That's
I
the
look,
pressure
that's
to
how
talk.
I look at it.
Like
I
the last
feel like-
option is to.
yeah, I feel like they are slowly but surely breaking him down.
Yeah. Oh, yo, here's 1.3 for my bail, and I'm gonna surrender my passport. I'm good on that.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We don't. That's
Like
not what
that's
we want.
money for them. And they're like,
Yeah, because
nah.
because I'm telling you, the feds they only come for you when they got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not missing. This isn't some local yokels.
I said that last night, that the feds very rarely miss.
Yeah.
Even when they went after like the Gottis of the world, Gotti and them just happened to get off because they had like good lawyers and shit like
And
that.
in the end-
and then and in the end they still got them. The feds don't miss. So if they whatever they have, they clearly have something.
Yeah, they take their sweet time.
I do want to say I feel like you. I feel bad for him. Like that he's still a kid. He's 22 years old. While he's probably seen things that we've all never experienced ever in life, he really is not. He hasn't experienced anything.
No.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like he's
Still green.
He's very green. While he's wealthy, he's probably been to every place in the world. I still don't think he's really truly seen himself, and that's the sad part for
I
it.
mean, I don't know. We're not gonna get the full story. We're not gonna fully know everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Well, it is.
some
It's
things
Wish you
left
luck, buddy.
unsaid.
yeah.
Wish you luck.
I definitely wish him luck. I prayers
That's what it
to
is.
his family, his loved ones, because this is not going to be an easy one.
No.
You can't meme and troll your way out of this one.
Got to make a choice, man. To
Yeah.
sign or not to sign.
Yeah,
Consequences with both.
Yeah.
yeah. Any way you see it, he's screwed.
Yeah.
It's just how long you want to be screwed for when you really look at it.
Or how badly you want to be screwed.
Yeah. Either way, he's screwed.
another one.
Yeah.
Either way, he's screwed. So I don't know. I guess off that, it's rumored that new Tupac album is coming.
How much this nigga still alive?
Man.
How much music did he make? Maybe that
Well, they did say that Pac had a shitload of music recorded.
That's not the point, though. Let people be dead
Word.
and rest peacefully. Like, stop with all this profiting. Like, the fact that I heard a commercial and heard a Prince song on it, that
He
made me
would've
so mad.
yeah.
He would never have done
Never.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what?
That'd be my only thing. When people are passed away, a lot of the things that happen with them and their estates after the fact, and you can tell are just for money reasons. I feel like it hurts the artist more and their legacy, because number one, they would never do it if they were alive, and number two, if they wanted that music out, it would have been out.
Yeah, his music was like on a car commercial or something. I'm like, come on,
like,
bro.
I
disrespected
I
my
just-
man Prince.
What?
I really
man
want
Roger.
I really want people like whoever handles estates for people for like Pac, MJ, like all of these people that are iconic figures. Just let them leave it alone.
'cause they see
unless
the
it was
money.
unless it was in their will.
Nah,
Unless
they
it was in
see
their
it.
will.
Prince was so tight on his music
Well, yeah,
because that was his music, and MJ was the same way.
yeah.
MJ never
Yeah.
lend his music out to commercials. I remember when he died, like a year later, I saw him on like a costume party city, like this is Thriller.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, that was wild.
That's crazy.
It's like, what the hell?
I personally don't want a new Pac album.
I
So-
don't want it either.
If Tupac mentions
Not
Obama,
because of him, but because
Not
I
because
don't want
of him.
them
I just
profiting off.
Yeah, I don't want that.
That album's gonna be fucking horrible.
yeah,
You think so?
Absolutely.
Why though?
Can you imagine Pac on a trap beat?
Well, I don't know that it would be a trap beat. It just said that.
If it's
But the
not gonna be,
composition's not going to be right. Like they're gonna. I mean,
You mean
it's-
like the mix?
it's gonna
no,
sound like
the
some
composition
SoundCloud
in
beats.
terms of like what track, because if it's a project, it's an album. What track goes where? Like,
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're talking
there's-
about like the chronological order
yeah,
of
the whole
shit. Well, yeah.
composition of the whole project. Like,
Yeah.
it's not going to be the same.
yeah. Then you gotta get a voiceover. You gotta get somebody that sound like Pac to come in and
Well, that's not hard to do.
Wait, why, though?
Engineers, yeah, I was about to say.
they do that all the
You
time.
don't have to do that. It's really.
Why does he need a voiceover?
because they did that with
Fix
MJ.
it up. They fix it up certain parts.
They did that with MJ. They had a voicer, like, I guess.
Yeah,
They
but you don't really have to do that. You can just, as long as, especially if they have the true track, they can just dub the true track onto the master. It'll sound like a mixed version of it.
But
You can
see, they're
definitely
already
do that.
doing too much. Just let it be. You're already doing too
Well,
much.
yeah, I agree. I feel like if you
You're
have to
already
do
doing too
if
much.
you have to do all of that to just recreate something that was never meant to be touched or distributed from the beginning, then
Yeah,
just
who's
show.
putting this album out?
I don't know. I was trying to look it up.
I don't know.
But and again, this isn't confirmed. They just said that you know
They'll
you
feel
know
it.
you
They-
search
They
it.
already made
They
that
just
man
fill
into
it
a
out.
hologram, bro. Like,
That was the ultimate sin, by the way, for me. Like, don't show a hologram of people.
that's wild.
Why?
Why though?
Why not?
Why do that?
Just let them be.
Why do that?
Isn't it like watching them on TV?
And who does that? No, it's not. And who does that benefit? Honestly,
person who made it
That's my point.
displays their.
Creativity, right? Yeah,
Facts.
it's pointless.
I'm telling you
Pointless.
right now, I do not want to see you in a hologram.
Yeah,
across
word.
This,
Never. Never.
Right in that couch right now. No,
It would
I'm
be
good.
too much for people.
Bringing it back to
They're gonna
Prince.
see it.
It'd be.
Bringing it back to Prince. He never liked the hologram either. That's why they got on Justin Timberlake, because he said if we were supposed to jam together, we would have jammed together.
Yeah.
He just put that nigga on a curtain though.
Chill. Don't be disrespectful, B.
He had to disrespect him.
Justin,
Prince-
Dead
Prince-
doesn't stop the smoke.
You know, Prince would not allow that.
If you die, the smoke doesn't
Prince would not
stop.
have allowed for him to use any imagery without his approval.
At all.
he would
At
have
all.
been Justin Timberlake.
Let me ask you guys something.
Justin Timberlake.
Hold on, let me ask you something.
He'd be
Have
like,
you-
wait a second.
Have you guys ever had a real beef? I'm talking about like you hate the person,
Yeah.
like so much.
100%.
A real beef? Yeah.
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 I don't think
Tell
I
me,
have.
tell me if that person died in the height of your beef. You're gonna tell me that the smoke would just stop?
Yeah, they're dead. Like,
Yeah,
what
it's
am
over.
I?
What
No,
am
no,
I
I'm
beefing?
talking
Why
about
you-
real beef.
But you
I'm
talking
saying
about,
real
yeah,
beef. I'm
not talking about them no more after.
Yeah,
There's
like,
a
what's the
dead
point?
person.
I don't think I've ever hated anybody that much.
I'm
no,
still
I'm
blowing
not
the
saying
smoke.
hated, but like,
That's what he's asking.
But
That's
what's the
what he's asking.
point? Why harbor something if the person's already dead? There's no point.
You won.
You
it's
won.
the end of the chapter.
It's
The book's
over.
done. You close
It's
it.
the
boom.
victory lap now.
You petty, man.
I'm going in.
You're so petty.
It's
I'm
the
going
victory lap.
in.
That's a dirtbag move.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just
It's not.
that's
Not
just
if you
based on
hated.
how
Not if you
he-
hated the person when they were alive.
See, that's how he handles beef, right? Certain people handle it differently.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
I've ever
patient.
hated. I don't think I've ever hated anybody that much.
There was someone I did not
I
like
definitely have.
a whole lot, but you know what? I believe in karma, and karma definitely got him. So I'm happy. I'm all right.
He got an STD.
Did he die?
Got his.
Did he-
That's not what I mean by karma. I
Is he
don't
in a
want anyone
wheelchair?
to
What happened to
die,
him?
but let's just say that
He
things
got burnt. He got the
things turned
clap.
out a little bit differently
Got the
for
clap.
for him. And you know
he
what?
got the clap.
That's what happens with karma. That's what happens when you try to talk shit.
Is he homeless?
Does he have herpes?
He definitely has
He
STD.
probably has something.
Yeah, he definitely has STD.
got
Listen,
burnt.
he said something about my mom, so he definitely got something.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I
don't care.
Even with my bosses, like, I don't think I ever hated anybody.
So let me ask you. So somebody punches your mom in the face, turns to run, gets hit
Wait,
by a bus.
is it
Does the
going-
smoke stop?
Wait a second, but is Trump going to be taken out of office though? Remember that conversation we had? You punch your mother. Will Trump be out of office, or if he get like what's like $5 million?
Yeah, there's got to be some stipulations.
Mom
Is there
has to
stipulation
take
for
that
this?
one for the
I don't know.
for the country.
Is my mom popping off?
Yeah.
Because my mom has a wicked mouth.
Yo,
man. She
your
talks
mom-
a lot of shit.
I don't want to hit.
I think my mom may take one for the country though.
My mom talks a lot.
My mom would take
of
one
shit.
for the
Don't do
country.
that. Don't do
I
that.
just stop that joke.
Don't do that.
All right.
All right.
All right. We'll just start a pause for good measure. We'll pause Nasim's mom.
Listen, I think my mom, if it came to like
Don't
Trump
do
being
it.
impeached, I think my mom would take one for the
Don't do it.
team.
Don't laugh your ass right there. Don't do it.
I want to say my joke so bad.
Don't you do
I'm chilling. I'm
He
chilling.
really set us up right
Oh,
there.
man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Nas threw that line out. Knowing good goddamn well I had a great joke, but I won't do it because
can't.
it's your mom.
Now we
Never
gotta do
do
the
that.
mom jokes. Now let's say
Wait, but tell
let's
us
say,
after the
hold on, let's say
podcast,
Brandon
though.
released his joke right there, unleashed it on you, and then a book fell on his head and he died.
That would be funny.
He's got to catch a little smoke after that.
No, I wouldn't hope he died. Why'd you throw that in at the end?
What's happening right now?
Because I'm
death?
just trying to get you guys to throw some smoke after
Didn't the
somebody
last
passes
episode
away.
he was like
Nah.
making jokes about death and shit too? What's with you and death?
Yeah. Yeah, you have no respect for.
I think we put it on a pedestal,
Death?
or at least the people that die.
some of the people deserve to be on pedestals
If
after
you-
they pass.
Okay.
Would you put Obama on a pedestal after he passes?
Well, Obama's not a jerk. I'm talking about jerks, assholes, like
I
Hitler.
know they're really-
Nobody shows any remorse towards Hitler.
No, he needed to die.
Remorse.
There's
Really?
certain people though that you should never show remorse for. Though.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't. Why show remorse to your arch enemy if they pass?
Yeah, but
Your arch nemesis.
It's your arch
There's a
nemesis.
difference between someone like being a rude ass motherfucker and someone killing like millions of people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a whole difference.
Yeah,
How
there's
come,
a-
how
there's a
come
big
nobody
difference.
has like that same smoke for Mao or what's the one from Italy?
Stalin?
Stalin. Yeah, Stalin and Mao killed
well-
way more people.
Well,
Mao killed 60 million.
Mao killed 60.
Hitler did it in
how many?
fashion.
How many did Mao kill?
60.
60,
Like 60
right?
million.
The only reason is because
I wonder why.
I think the only reason I think
A
is
lot of questions.
Hitler was like Trump.
And Stalin killed a lot more people than him too.
A lot of charisma.
the
You know who
difference
killed a lot
is
of people
though.
too? settlers, U.S. settlers.
Yeah,
They
like
kill a lot of people too.
Well, without them, I wouldn't be here.
that's true. None of us would.
I mean, we'd be back in Africa, so.
Yeah.
Doing a podcast live from the hut. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Bam. Bam.
I can't even right now. Yo.
I'm gonna get killed in that.
We even have fans in Africa, bro.
Yeah, I know my
Word.
wife is from Africa.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just worried about you going home.
I'm telling on you.
That's what I'm worried
telling
about.
on you. I'm snitching to your wife.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna post that tonight on
Definitely
Instagram,
gonna
just so
snitch
your
on
wife
you.
will see it on my Instagram. I can't wait.
Is there
You're gonna be in so
anything?
much
Is there
trouble.
anything in the world that you would choose to be a slave over? Like, would you rather be a slave than something else?
What, like some Britney Spears shit?
Like,
yeah, like a sex slave would like tell
a
me.
slave over anything else in the world.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to be a slave over anything.
Come again. What are you
talking
trying to
about
say?
American slavery?
What are you trying to say? Like slave
American
over
slavery is
love?
terrible.
Would you
dog.
rather be an American slave or a dude that gets raped repeatedly in jail?
That is a terrible choice.
Yeah.
Which one would you rather
First
be?
of
Well,
all.
hold on a second, but I feel like that's the same thing because a lot of slaves were raped.
Yeah.
That was part of punishment,
An
emasculation.
unraped slave. You're not getting raped as a slave, but you're a slave.
You look at
Or you could be an American dude that's in jail for life.
Wait, but
That
what?
Oh, that is
A
these
lady
are
boy.
terrible
You
choices.
have
Yeah, they-
what?
These are
Yeah.
terrible.
Which one
All
would
of
you
them are
I
cruel.
All
and
I'm saying is,
unusual
in that
punishments.
situation, I'd rather be a slave. That's what I'm saying.
Fam,
In that
we're gonna
specific
die in this
situation.
We're gonna die in the comments.
There's nothing.
No, not we. I'm not
Yeah,
part of this.
I'm not part of anything.
part of this,
Yeah,
son.
Wilson.
It's not we. I'm not part of
Wilson
this.
is-
This
this
is
is
some crazy
Wilson.
shit.
This is his
At
conversation.
Wilson. That's
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
I'm just talking to
WYL.
myself here.
Yeah.
SOA.
You definitely are.
That's because these are like wild choices, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what do you?
Throw out some wild.
All I'm
You're
saying
not
is
asking
there
us, do you like chocolate or
anything
vanilla?
that you would choose?
I worry about like the way your brain functions.
I'm just asking, is there anything worse than slavery?
There's mad things worse than slavery. I feel like mental slavery is worse than physical slavery.
I don't know. Because somebody cracked
being-
that whip on my ass.
Yeah,
I'm
but
damn
you know
mad.
what? At a certain point, like especially reading like historian books and things like that on slavery, it got to the point where they were numb to the violence.
Well, that's also why
Mental-
they rip families apart too. That's
Correct.
why.
Mental enslavement is way worse. It's the same reason why they put prisoners in the hole. You're in the hole fucking, I don't know, 24 hours out of the day, maybe 23 hours of the day or whatever it is. You know how what that does to a person's psyche? To never see
Disclaimer.
sunlight, to never, like, that is a deep, really, really deep thing.
Wait,
At
hold on.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. It's all bad. We're just making that known right now. Everything about this
let's
is
just make
bad.
this known
but
before
There's
y'all
no
take
way.
this
There's
out
no
of
good
context.
way out of this.
Yeah, there's no good way out of it.
I gotta put the disclaimer.
Wilson
in,
actually
but-
painted us into a terrible corner.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really
Well, I mean,
say
you
that.
guys didn't answer.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I'm not
If you would
answering
rather
that
be
shit.
somebody's bitch in jail or a slave.
Fam, those are why?
Those are
Why?
horrible. Those are horrible choices.
I'm saying
And
if
what
you
is-
had to pick one,
I don't
that's the
want to
whole
pick one.
point.
That's
How
the thing.
about
I don't
I
have
pick
to.
none?
No.
Yeah, I don't have to pick.
Well, so
anything.
what's the next
there goes
topic?
that. Next topic.
Gosh, bro.
So Dipset.
And that's a crazy segue. That is a hard right.
Yeah. No, it's a great. I'm dipsetting from this fucking topic.
He's dipping out of that conversation. My bad, y'all.
So Dipset released a new project on Thanksgiving. What are our thoughts? What are you thinking?
No, I don't know.
No? Did you
I
guys?
don't,
I didn't really like the beats too much.
yeah.
Don't you dare talk about heat makers that way.
It seemed a little forced.
Didn't feel the same.
They didn't have that same momentum from what, 05, 04?
Am I the only one that was like really in my nostalgic bag? Like, oh man, this new
Well,
Dipset.
no.
Don't get me wrong, some of
No,
that shit was fucking hard.
It's not
I
that-
thought it was rather.
But then there was some joints where it was like,
Forced.
what's going
It's
on
not
here?
that we thought it was bad. It's just like certain parts. It's just like
Wasn't hitting for you?
You know what was weird though? There was some
still-
songs.
That was good.
My fault.
All right, go ahead.
Nah, there was some songs I was listening to. I was like, I don't really like this. But if I was at a show and listening to this and they were performing this shit have fucking go off.
Well, that's a lot of this for me. I felt like was super New York. Like they were made for that reason. That's
Yeah.
how I looked at this project. I didn't look at it as a, oh my God, this is a Dipset project. This is gonna sell X amount of units. I wasn't looking at it like this. I'm looking at it strictly from a body of work and you kind of knowing what you're getting when you listen to a Dipset project.
Wait, what
That's
about
how I
that
took
one
this.
song that had kind of like a low key, like trap esque feel to it.
That one I would have done without. I was really
I was like,
that was the only one. I can't even think of the name of
I
it.
think, was it the one with Tory Lanez? It didn't even sound really like Tory Lanez.
It sounded like Tory Lanez, but wasn't Tory Lanez.
Sounded like Trippie
It
Redd.
was one of those records
think
that
I
I
like that
heard.
one.
I don't know.
Of course you did.
Of course you would like it. It was one record in there I heard, and I was like,
I was like,
why
this
are they doing
killed
this?
it.
Why
I
are they
think
doing
honestly
this?
that kind of like at first I was like, okay, because I think that was the second or third song on that project. And
Yeah,
I was like, okay,
yeah.
I'm feeling this, and then I hit that one. I was like,
Yeah. What are you guys' thoughts on Cam sending shots at Kanye, calling
Too
him
late.
Uncle Tom and all this other shit?
it's too late, wasted.
Do you think this was calculated? I think it was calculated. I feel like
son.
you. E. Why wait right now to say this?
Shit should have
Like,
been said a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel bad, man.
I mean, I don't
'cause
know if he
Cam
said
used to
it,
be
but-
one of my favorite artists, man.
I didn't like Cam on this project at all.
Jim Jones was dope.
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones was fine on this project.
Can I just say, and I'll keep saying this, I feel like Jim Jones really is he's becoming the focal point or the force behind Dipset. And I guess that's how it should be because he often has tried to keep it alive. But I feel now more than ever, he's one of the people that really keeps Dipset alive, and I still feel that even in his solo projects.
Yeah.
You all right there?
Yeah. Little chills.
Nigga coming down from the fixes.
He did a little Shakira move over there. You all
You ever
right?
had the chills?
I don't
I had
know.
the chills, but that was something else.
You had some romaine lettuce lately?
No.
Oh my
I'm
God.
just,
Nas,
I'm
what-
just
what-
asking.
what are
I'm just
those,
asking. You never know.
Nas, what are those little
They're
little
surfers.
things on your shirt? Those are people.
Those are surfers.
I thought it was like the polo man like jumped off his horse. And that's where they go to gather after they're
Why,
done.
he's carrying his horse?
jockeys. They gather on Nas's V-neck. The audacity.
I can't lie though. During the podcast, I definitely looked at his shoulder like, "Wait a second, who are those?" I'm like, "Oh,
the
it's
polo
surfers.
dudes they all gathered on my shirt, right?
I just want to know why they're surfing in the wintertime.
That's
That's,
the
that's
move,
the only thing. I don't
Oh, it really is surfers.
Yeah, it's surfers. I don't know.
They got that board.
I like the shirt though. I think the shirt's nice.
Yeah, it's out of season.
Yeah.
It matches his hat.
Unless you're on vacay. Then it
Technically.
works.
Yeah, I guess.
I see.
He matches his hat though.
I see the shot.
He's all right. The color actually does.
Yo, Nas, fix your posture, man. His whole entire posture changed. I'm like, he trying to flex his tricep on me. Yo, lean back. Sit back, Nas.
Fix
Relax.
your posture. Don't talk to me with that posture.
Jim Jones is the best rapper in Dipset, though, right now.
I think so.
Hands down, bar for bar.
I think the more that Cam raps, the more it saddens me. I feel like he's missing a step.
It also feels like some of them are rapping as if they don't want to be there.
Yeah.
It's
That's what it
forced.
felt like. It felt like
Yeah.
old men with arthritis.
Well, I know
Certain
I know
parts.
J.R. Ryder and the rest of those guys that I thought were Dipset were not included on this project, and then
Yeah,
they went
well.
and put out an album.
Without Hell Rel, J.R. Ryder.
Yeah, they went.
Well, they were always kind of sub Dipset, though.
Nah, but they helped that first diplomatic
so,
immunity.
Okay, so they were.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were Dipset, but not the diplomats.
No. They were Dipset.
They were the diplomats.
Diplomatic immunity had all of them on there.
What was that 40 Glock?
Not
too,
really
right?
held
Yeah.
around them.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
How many?
J.R.
features?
Ryder, the Ryder.
Not so much 40 Glock. Not so
They
much-
were features though.
huh?
They were
No,
features.
J.R. Ryder was Dipset
But 40 wasn't on there, right?
on the first one.
Yeah.
40 Glock.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but they were always
features.
J.R. Ryder,
He might have been on
Hell
the second
Rel.
one.
Yeah,
These were
I think
people
so.
that were Dipset.
Yeah, but the core. is
J.R.
the three.
Of
Well, I'll
course.
even say the big four, including Freaky Zeke.
Freak. That's what I'm about to say. You can't forget Zeke.
Those are the diplomats.
I'm rolling with that. But when you think about the
That diplomatic immunity.
yeah, diplomatic immunity, and the whole Dipset movement, I thought about all of them.
Yeah.
And apparently, J.R. Ryder and the rest of those guys thought the exact same thing. hence them putting out their own project on fucking Thanksgiving, calling what's his name, Upstage or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Something
I
like
think
that.
The
Upstage, something like
subgroup
that.
would have been Bird Gang.
No, that was just Jim
That was Jim Jones'
separate
like,
venture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That was a different group though.
that's like a parent.
I don't
company.
think-
or sister.
Jim Jones
company,
wasn't
rather.
even in that though, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Because that's how he introduced the Wave God.
Yeah.
Max B.
Yeah.
Huh.
Max B.
And can we talk about? I was about to say
He would have been killing it.
Max
right
would be killing right
He
now.
would be
If Max
When does
B
it
was
come
out,
Does anyone even know when he comes out?
who knows?
So
man.
let me ask you this: if you had to choose one to get out of jail,
Here we go.
Oh
would
my
it be
gosh.
no? Would it be Tekashi 6ix9ine, Bobby Schmurder, or Max B?
Ooh. I'm gonna just
I
because
gotta go.
If you could pick
I'm going
one to
Max
come
B.
out of jail.
I gotta go Max B.
Max
Honestly,
B.
I
The
gotta-
wave
I gotta go Max
god.
B.
I've never really listened to his music like that.
Max B?
But I'll
You-
pick.
you're not
I'll
wavy.
pick Max.
You're
B.
not wavy.
You haven't
You're not
listened
the
to
Silver
anything
Surfer.
in life. Yeah, you're not the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, you haven't even watched The Bodyguard. So
Max
I'm
B
all
would
right.
probably praise me for going with a different wave.
No,
No, he would not.
He wouldn't.
What?
He wouldn't at all, actually. He wouldn't at all.
Yeah, who would you guys let out first?
I already said mine. Mine would be Max B.
Max B.
I think it's a unanimous Max B.
Honestly, Max B.
Max B.
Yeah, for the fans, who would you let out at this point? Smurda, Max B, or 6ix9ine? Shine is already out, so we don't have to put him in that
It would be
equation.
Max B.
I don't think he
Schmurda.
would have won anyway.
Yeah, I don't.
It would be
I don't think anybody would have been
Schmurda
like,
and
yo,
then
let Shine
6ix9ine.
out.
Well, no, I don't know. Well, yeah, this generation is different. If
I don't think this generation really knows who Shine is.
Yeah,
'cause
I was
the first
about to
time
say.
some of them were introduced to Shine was the Bad Boy tour, and it was via screen, like video screen.
and that's
Now,
disrespect.
now, if you could pick
well,
one rapper,
you know why?
if you could pick one rapper to put in jail just to ruin their career, who would it be?
You,
Just to get rid of them.
you,
You.
Well, I don't rap, but yeah.
you.
She
Yeah.
said you.
you.
Just put me in jail.
Yeah.
Hold on, what's that? Nah, you know what? Because I can't wish jail on nobody.
Yeah, I don't wish that on anyone. I
Except
don't.
if it's Wilson, I
God,
can.
party poopers.
Wilson, yeah, that's what I'm
Put
saying.
somebody in jail, man.
I don't.
Put him in jail.
I don't care enough for anyone to put anyone in jail. I don't. Especially not rappers. I don't.
Well, let's name some rappers.
That's too much time. Why we gotta think about when they already private prisons are handling that?
Yeah, like
gotta think about that.
I don't gotta think about that shit.
Private prisons
It's
are
not
already
real
putting mad people
jail.
in there.
He's
What is it, like Candyland jail?
yeah,
You can't rap
Is
in
it
jail.
Monopoly jail? Like,
Yes,
what's
yes,
happening?
Yeah, it's
Career-
Monopoly
career-
jail. If you can
career
put them in
jail.
Monopoly jail and then stop them from
Monopoly
rapping.
jail.
I really don't have anyone.
Yeah, but then
I
you,
don't-
because then you go on you borderline like you stopping people's money.
Lil B.
No,
Lil B. Why would I put Little B?
I
in?
wouldn't.
no.
You guys are just gonna let that career go on?
Yeah, Little B is the
Yeah.
bass guy.
Who I don't need to hear from, and I'm not trying to stop anybody's money, is Lil
You
Xan.
doing nothing to hurt nobody.
I don't need to hear from him.
So you putting Lil Xan in?
No, I said I don't need to hear from him.
Could we put a song in jail? Not a person?
I'm for putting a song in
Can we
jail.
put a song
Okay,
in jail?
what song would you?
Little Xan's,
You guys put in
Little
jail.
Xan's whole catalog. I can't name one song.
Drake and My Feelings.
Oh my God, that song Friday, that was that whole viral thing. That needs to go to jail.
I would
Yeah.
put Lil Pump in jail for all my friends are drug addicts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's bad. And he had Charlie Sheen in the video too, I think.
That's kind of
how's
dope.
that? How that guy's not in jail still amazes me.
Yeah, for real. How did he escape that
Because
shit?
he's adjacent.
Are you implying that he has the complexion for the protection?
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
He's adjacent.
Like Tony
Yeah.
Romo.
Yeah, that's true.
And he changed his name
And he
too
changed
to
his
make it
name.
less Hispanic.
That
My man
fixes
Carlito?
everything. That fixes everything.
And Charlie Sheen and adjacent skin, yeah, that protects you all right.
Yeah.
Collection
I don't
for
know.
the protection.
I guess for the fans, and that is an interesting question. Answer our questions. Who would you take out of jail if you had the power to do so?
Or what song you would put in jail?
Or what song? Yeah, or what song? And then also let us know your thoughts with this Tory beef and all this crazy shit that's happening. Do we care? Do we not? And then lastly, 6ix9ine. What are your thoughts? What are the chances that he makes it out of this, or what do you foresee the outcome being? I guess there's so many variables with his whole situation. So
Yeah.
I guess let us know your thoughts. That's it. That's it for today. That's it.
Sound
it?
off. My
Yeah.
name is Erin Ashley Simon.
I'm Brandon Killabh Hall.
Regular Nas.
This is Wilson.
This is
I hate it.
Wilson.
Sign off.
Why? You guys always make me go last.
Well, you're supposed to go last. So yeah, we're out. Check us out again, Grassroots Pod on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Be sure to hit the notification button so you can be notified for all of the episodes. And then also, like I said, we're gonna put in the description the group me chat, and then also for those that inquiring minds for the Tekashi. I guess judicial sheet, whatever that shit is called.
Case file?
Case file, that's what it is. Thank you.
Case file,
The
please.
case file, we'll put the link in there for that so you guys can review that as well. And let us know your thoughts. And that's it. We out.
Hey.
Grassroots.